Yogendra Yadav, is it therefore about the arithmetic of the opposition trying to come together, or is it really about providing, as is being suggested by Tableen Singh there, a better narrative of governance? This is all about, show me a governance model, whether it's a welfareist governance model, whether it's pro-poor, the 5 guarantees of the Congress in Karnataka, show me that it works, and then you have a better chance. Simply aligning with each other will be a khichdi that possibly the voter will reject.
Rajdeep, I've always held that the idea of a grand national opposition unity, Mahagathbandhan of all the opposition parties, is neither necessary nor sufficient, and in fact perhaps not even desirable. Somehow it tends to overplay, and intuitively all of us feel, of course, all the opposition should come together. But if you actually look at the electoral geography of India, you either have states where opposition unity of the kind needed has already been achieved. Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Bihar also in some ways. Or states where it's not needed. States like Bengal and many other states where it's not needed. States where it's not possible. In Uttar Pradesh happens to be one of those cases. And there are so many states where there is no other opposition party to align with. Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, who would you have opposition unity with? So to my mind, the real issue is not opposition unity. That may happen. Some kind of alignment of opposition in terms of their narrative may be useful. Some political voice unity may be useful. But a grand opposition alliance, a pre-election opposition alliance is not needed. In fact, Karnataka is a very good example. Karnataka, after all, do remember, Congress has won without a unity with a principal third force, namely the Janata Dal Secular. And what has happened there? People decided that, all right, Janata Dal Secular was spoiling votes. So in many places where Janata Dal was the third spoiler, they just discarded Janata Dal Secular completely. So what is important is for opposition to project an image. Yes, Tableen is absolutely right. Image of a political force that can govern, a political force that offers some unity, possibility of working together. Unity is different from a pre-electoral coalition. Electoral coalitions will be formed after elections. To my mind, the more we emphasize on the business of opposition unity, the more it will harm the opposition. We should focus on the larger issue of of people uniting. If there's anything unity is needed, it's unity of the people, as happened in Karnataka, or unity of civil society and movements organization with the principal opponent of the BJP. That is far more important, and that's something again that we saw in Karnataka.
I'll come to also issues around which this can coalesce, but Pawan Verma, you've got your former leader Mamta Banerjee, Nitish Kumar, all of them arguing for opposition unity. Nitish even more aggressively. Mamta Banerjee saying, look, virtually saying, leave Bengal to me, you fight in states where you're strong. Is that the way the opposition should be challenging the Modi-led BJP in 2024, or first offering a more concrete narrative to challenge what Mr. Modi has done, challenge Mr. Modi's track record of governance instead?
I think in their own ways opposition leaders are doing that, but we have to ask the question, what alternative do you give to a united party with a defined leader and a narrative and an organized cadre? See, Rajdeep, this is a very fundamental question. Today's India is not the India of 1979, 77 or 1989. Where a khichdi of parties will be preferred, in my view, as against a stable government at the center. It's very clear. So the opposition needs also a fulcrum. The NDA had the BJP. The opposition, in my view, needs the Congress as the fulcrum. Now here lies the actual catch-22. Will the Congress, if it gets stronger and can play this role, be willing to make adjustments or concede space in different states to parties which are stronger or more likely to win or will it then, in pursuit of its own goals, divide the opposition? And this is very clearly seen before us. I mean, the Congress is fighting in Telangana. I need hardly repeat, KCR is leading the opposition, Congress is fighting KCR, beneficiary BJP. In West Bengal, the CPIM and the Congress fighting Mamata Banerjee, she won, but the beneficiary BJP. In Kerala, you have CPIM and Congress fighting against each other, and you don't know who ultimately will be the beneficiary in due course. Many other states, I can give you the example. So can the Congress, in playing the role of this fulcrum as the party with the only national footprint, allow its ambitions as a tactical matter at this stage to dovetail with that of the other leaders of what is a coalition like the UPA?